Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be definitely a level 3 yoga inspired class. So I am using a 16 kilo kettlebell today, or a 35-pound kettlebell. You could use any weight that you have. It definitely doesn't have to be that heavy, and it doesn't have to be a kettlebell. This has a little bit of flow in it, but it's kind of more weighted strength, mobility, balance stuff. So we do a lot of single leg stuff, we do a lot of twisting, and we do a lot of kind of like that twisted sort of mobility, getting into like the spine and the hips and stuff like that. I don't give instruction on, like, if you're using a kettlebell, I'm not giving instruction on like how to do a snatch and stuff like that. So if you're not familiar with using kettlebells and the basic moves, then definitely just grab a dumbbell or something to switch in for that. Lots of obliques. We do lots of obliques today. You've been warned. Balance, obliques, mobility, all the fun things. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, please let me know in the comments section below. We are going to get started with a quick little vinyasa at the top of the mat in Tadasana, and then we get straight into it. So if you need a more thorough warm-up, please go ahead and take that, and then I will meet you in Tadasana. Start at the top of your mat in Tadasana, ground down through your feet. Take an inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, forward fold. Generous bend in the knees, roll yourself all the way up to stand. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step back, high plank pose. Take a couple of rocks back and forward here on the wrists, maybe some circles. On your next inhale, shift forward, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. As you exhale, shift back into your downward dog, tap your right hand to your left foot. Inhale, come forward into your chaturanga. As you exhale, press back, left hand to the right foot. Inhale, chaturanga. You've got 4 more on each side. Send your left hand forward, come into your downward dog, and then step your left foot to the outside of your right hand. Inhale, left foot outside of left hand. Inhale, sweep that left arm to the sky. Exhale, thread it under, tap your right leg. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread under. One more here. Inhale. Exhale. Set the left hand down, plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Set the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, thread it under. One more. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, take the hand to the sky. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Adjust your fan. And then you're going to walk yourself all the way forward, back into your high plank. 1 chaturanga. Walk it back all the way to your feet. And then you're going to walk it forward to your plank. This time take your hands a little bit wider. 1 push-up. Take it back all the way to your feet. You do 1 more of each of those. Walk it forward, 1 chaturanga. Walk it back to your feet. Walk it forward, 1 wide push-up. And then shift it back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, step, walk, or float yourself to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Right hand finds the floor, bend the right knee. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, send it down, switch it out. Inhale, the right arm comes up as the left knee bends. Exhale, bring it down. One more each side. Generous bend in the knees, roll yourself all the way up to standing, and we're going to get started. So you're going to take your heavier weight. So you're going to take your heavier weight. I'm using my kettlebell. You use whatever you've got. The kettlebell or the weight is going to go from the floor straight up overhead. So I'm taking it in my right hand. Bend your knees. Take an inhale. As you exhale, that weight comes all the way up overhead. Listen carefully. Your left hand is coming to the outside of your right foot. Look up towards your weight. Bend your knees as much as you need. Send your hips back behind you as the left hand reaches towards the right foot. And then as you exhale, you come all the way up. Weight comes down to the floor and we switch it out. Left hand. Snatch that weight to the sky. Right hand comes towards the outside of the left foot. Send the hips back, bend the knees, keep the gaze up towards the hand. And then it's like someone's pulling a string to rewind that movement. Bring the weight down. We're going to do 9 more on each side. I'm not going to talk because you'll just hear me puffing the whole time. More on each side. One more each side. Set that kettlebell down to one side of your mat. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step, walk, or float back to chaturanga. Inhale to plank. My weight is off to the left side of my mat. I'm going to reach my right hand underneath me. I'm going to pull it over towards the left. I'm going to take one chaturanga. come back up. Left hand reaches, pull it over to the right, chaturanga. Right hand reaches, pull it to the left, chaturanga. Left hand reaches, pull it to the right, chaturanga. We're going for 6 more here. And send it back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, sweep your left leg up towards the sky, and then as you exhale, step it all the way forward. Inhale, you're going to bring that kettlebell with you as you come all the way up to standing on your left leg. My kettlebell is in my left hand. As you inhale, we're going to come into a warrior 3, a little bit deeper than a warrior 3. See if you can tap that weight to the floor. And then exhale, bring it up. Right knee comes to the chest. You're going to pass the weight under your knee into the right hand. As you inhale, you're going to come down. See if you can tap the floor with that weight. And then as you exhale, come to stand. Right knee into the chest. Pass the weight underneath your leg. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale to stand and pass it under. We've got 7 more here. I think I miscounted. We're going to do 2 more. No one is surprised. We're going to keep that weight in our left hand. As we inhale, we're going to step back into a double lunge. As we exhale, we're going to step up, right knee to chest. Inhale, step it down into your lunge. Exhale, step it up, right knee to chest. We've got 8 more. So if you've got a kettlebell here, really let it swing. It's going to make your life harder. One more. From here, you're going to set that kettlebell down to the left side of your mat. Step it back into plank. We've got that little chaturanga series again. So come down, chaturanga, plank, drag that weight over to the left. Chaturanga, plank, drag the weight over to the right, or vice versa. I clearly cannot tell my left and right. We've got 7 more. We're going to do one more extra one to get it to the other side of the mat. Weights on the right side of the mat, send the hips up and back. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. As you come up to standing on your right leg, bring that weight with you. As you inhale, come forward, see if you can tap the weight to the floor, warrior 3. As you exhale, come all the way up pass the weight under the left leg into the left hand. Inhale, this side's hard. Come down, tap. Exhale, bring it up, pass it under. We've got 8 more, if I count well. Then here's 2 more. Keep that weight in that right hand as you inhale, step back into a double lunge. And then exhale, drive that knee to stand. Inhale, step back lunge. Exhale, drive the left knee to stand. 8 more. Set that right, set the weight down on the right side of your mat. Step back. We've got 1 more time through that little chaturanga plank drag. You know the drill. You've got 10. One more. Leave that weight to the right side of your mat. Send your hips up and back, downward dog. Look to the top, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And we're going to take something very similar to what we did on our first move with that little snatch, but we're going to add a little twist to it. So the weight is going to be in your right hand, but it's going to start to the left side of your mat. So off to the left side of your foot. We're still going to do a snatch, but we're going to twist towards the right. So weight in your right hand, take an inhale. As you exhale, that weight comes up overhead as you twist your body to the right. Continue that twist as you look up, and then send your hand down to the outside of your right foot. Come all the way back up. Bring that weight down, and you'll set it off to the left side of your mat. So grab it with your left hand. We're twisting up to the left, and then we're looking up at the weight, sending your hips back and tapping down. So you can play around with how wide or how narrow your feet are, how much you twist and how much you don't. You're going to keep alternating sides, then 9 more on each side. One more each side. I'm setting that weight down to the left hand side of my mat. Whew. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, you're going to hop your feet forward into a bear pose, hovering tabletop. We're going to take those little drags again. So you're going to take it over to the right, take the weight over to the left, over to the right, over to the left. Get 8 more each way. Keep those knees hovering, she said to herself. My weight is on the left hand side of my mat. Jump back, chaturanga, plank, downward facing dog. As you inhale, that left leg sweeps up towards the sky. As you exhale, step it all the way forward. Once again, grab that weight as you come all the way up to standing. I've lied to you. We're going to switch that weight into our right hand. We're going to do a twisted deadlift this time. So as you inhale, weight is in your right hand. You're going to twist towards the outside of your left foot as you hinge your hips, and then exhale, come all the way up to stand. Draw the right knee into the chest. Weight is held like a suitcase. As you inhale, twist it down to the outside of left foot. Exhale, and bring it all the way up. We've got 8 more. One more. Keep the weight in the right hand. We're coming back into those lunges. So as you inhale, step that right foot back. As you exhale, without kicking your weight, drive the right knee to the chest. It's going to be a little bit harder for the balance this time. Inhale, step it back, lunge. Exhale, drive the right knee into the chest. So we're slow and controlled on the way back. We're big exhale, fast on the way up. You got 7 more. Last one. Step it back. Weight comes down to the right hand side of your mat. Step it through a vinyasa or a chaturanga. Inhale to plank. You're going to hop forward into your bear. We got those little drags again. So drag it to the left, drag it to the right. Knees stay hovering. You've got 9 more each side. One more each way. Hop those feet back. Chaturanga. Plank. Downward dog. Step the right foot forward, bring that weight with you as you come all the way to standing on your right leg, and then switch it over into your left hand. Find your balance. As you inhale, you're going to twist down towards the right as you hinge, and then exhale. Ooh. Come up, left knee to chest. Inhale. This side is so hard for me. Twist down, and then exhale. Bring it up. Go 8 more. Last one. Keep that weight in your left hand. We're coming into those lunges. So nice and slow control on the way down. Inhale, see if you can tap the knee. Exhale, drive it up into your chest. Inhale, tap the knee. Exhale, drive it up. 8 more. Is not as strong on this side. Last one. Set that weight down to the left side of your mat. Hop it back through chaturanga, and you know it. You want one more set of those bear drags, so jump those knees forward, 10 to each side. From here, you're going to set your knees down, and then you're going to step 1 foot forward. So I'm going to take my left leg forward, and the weight is going to be in my left hand. So this is going to be similar to what we did standing, except now you're going to feel this is a big hip opener. So when your right arm comes down, your easiest option will be your palm meeting the floor. Second option will be forearm meeting the floor, and you've got a big arc that you can play with. So you can twist towards your left leg, you can come more out to the side, you can come completely off to the side. Find something that feels good for you. So bring that weight in your left hand to your shoulder, and then press it up all the way to the sky. Gaze comes up towards that left hand. As you twist any amount towards your left leg, left hand or forearm comes down towards the floor. As you exhale, someone is pulling your left arm straight back up to the sky, and you're unwinding. We're going to keep the arm there, a little bit of endurance work. We've got 9 more. Ouch. Bring that arm down. Okay, we're gonna set that weight off to the other side just for a second. We're gonna transition through center. We're gonna take baby warrior 3. So you could do this with the weight if you wanted to. We're gonna ground down through the right shin. We're gonna lift the left foot up off the ground. We're gonna sweep it through behind us, and we're gonna hinge forward like we're coming into a warrior 3. Hands can touch the floor if you need to. And then we're gonna exhale. We're gonna bring it back through. See if you can hover that left foot off the floor. Obviously tap it down if you need to. You're gonna hinge it back into your baby warrior 3. These are so much harder than they should be. And then you're gonna bring it all the way through. See if you can hover that left leg. We got 8 more. Last one. You're going to bring the left shin underneath your hip next to your right. I'm turning just so you can see me. The weight is off to the right hand side of your mat. You're going to twist towards the right. Grab the weight with both hands. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're making a big rainbow over your body. Tap that weight down towards the left. Exhale, big rainbow over the body. Tap it to the right as you inhale. Exhale, rainbow. Inhale down. Exhale, rainbow. Inhale down. 8 more each side. One more each way. Beautiful. We've ended up with the weight on the right hand side of the mat. So now we're going to bring that right knee forward into our proposal position. And that right hand is going to come up towards the sky with the weight. We're doing those little windmills on the other side. Remember, one side might be wildly different to the other. So weight goes up above your head. Look up towards the weight if you can. Start to twist any amount towards your right leg. Left palm or forearm comes down to the floor. And then as you exhale, someone pulls you by a string with that right arm back to the top. We got 9 more. The last one. Beautiful. Ooh. Bring that weight down. Set it off to the left hand side of your mat. We're coming into those little baby warrior threes. So ground down through your left shin. See if you can float your right leg off. With or without the help of your hands, that right leg is going to sweep behind you as you hinge forward into a baby warrior three. And then you're going to pull it all the way back through. See if you can hug the foot. So challenging would be that right foot staying close to the midline of the body and not doing like a big circumduction out to the side as you pull it through. We got 8 more. One more. Set that right shin back down next to your left. We're going to do another set of those little rainbows. So this time we're starting with the weight over to the left hand side of the mat. Take an inhale as you, ew, what is that? I think there's avocado on the bottom of my mat and I don't know how. Anyway, take an inhale. Oh no, it's a cactus, it's fine. Exhale. Bring it up and over to the right hand side of your mat. I just squished the leaf of a succulent. It looks like avocado, but it's not. Bring it up and over to the left. Oh, we've got 9 more. To each side. One more each way. Weight is off to the left side of your mat. Hop it back. Chaturanga. Plank. Downward facing dog. You're going to step your left leg forward, and as you do, you're going to grab that weight, come all the way out to standing on the left leg. This time we're going to move between a warrior three and a half moon pose. So as you inhale, you're going to hinge yourself forward into a warrior three. That weight is floating. As you exhale, you're going to open that right hip up towards the sky like you're coming into half moon. Inhale, close it down. Exhale, pull to stand. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, close it down. Exhale, pull to stand. Go 8 more. One more. Beautiful. We're going to keep our left leg forward. We switch the weight into the right hand and bring it to the shoulder. You're going to step your right leg back into a triangle pose. So left foot faces towards the front of the mat. Right foot is turned on an angle. And then we're going to push that weight all the way up towards the sky. Same thing. We're going to look up towards that weight. As you inhale, you're going to slide your left hand down your leg like you're coming into triangle. And then exhale, right arm pulls you back up. Inhale, slide it down into your triangle. Exhale, obliques pull you back up. We got 8 more. Last 2. Bring that weight down through the shoulder, back to the top of the mat. Woo, shake it up. You're going to step it back through a chaturanga or straight to your downward facing dog. Weight is now on the right hand side of our mat. Ready for us. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through. Grab that weight as you come all the way to standing on the right leg. As you inhale, you're coming down into your warrior three. As you exhale, open that left hip. Oops. Close it down. Exhale to stand. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale to stand. 8 more. kettlebell is on fire. Awesome. Ooh. Oh, it's failed. Whew. Tired. Okay. That weight is coming into the left hand. Stepping our left foot back for our triangle pose. Left hand presses to the sky. Gaze comes up towards that left hand if you can. As you inhale, you slide the right arm down into a triangle. Exhale. The left arm pulls us back up. Excuse me. We've got 9 more. One more. Weight comes back through the shoulder, off to the top of the mat. You're going to hop back through a chaturanga. Listen carefully. And then we're going to come into a kneeling position again. Alright. So this time we're going to take we're going to have our left leg down and send our right leg long. I know my back is due. Our right leg is going to be long in a gate pose. We're going to hang the weight behind our back. So I'm taking the weight in my right hand, but it's behind my back so that it's over by my left hip. As I inhale, I'm going to do this with a different weight. I'm going to hang like this. So as I inhale, I'm going to come down towards the floor. And then as I exhale, I'm going to come up. You know what, guys? I've totally led you astray. I'm so sorry. Our weight is going to be in our left hand, not our right hand. Legs are the same. As you inhale, you're going to hinge it down like you would in a triangle. And then exhale, you pull it up. There we go. That feels better. Inhale, you'll send it down. Exhale, you'll bring it up. My bad. Bring it back through center. You'll come through a chaturanga. Plank. Both knees are going to come to the ground. We're going to transition through center before we come to the other side. We're going to take halos. So you're going to grab your weight, come into a high kneeling position. Weight starts by your right hip. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to circle it up and around to the left. Get it all the way behind your head. And then circle down. Tap your left hip. Exhale, circle up and around to the right. Get it all the way around your head like you're kind of running a brush through the back of your head. Tap the right hip, up and around to the left. Tap the left hip, up and around to the right. 8 more in each direction. One more each way. Ooh, arms. Beautiful. And then we'll set ourselves up for gate pose on the other side. I'm turning, you don't have to. Our left legs are going to extend long. Right shin is on the floor. Take the weight in the right hand. I was thinking of a different movement. Again, I apologize. It's all good. As you inhale, you're going to hinge over towards the right. Maybe the right weight touches the floor. And then exhale, the left obliques pull you up. Harder could be the left hand behind the head. We got 7 more. Bring it back through center. Take it down through a chaturanga. I'm lucky for you guys, we're running out of time. And we're not going to do another set of those halos. Okay, so one last little standing thing. That weight is off to the left hand side of our mat. From your downward facing dog, inhale, sit your left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Pick that weight up as you come to stand. So really similar to what we just did. Again, I'm going to turn, but you don't have to. We're coming into like a standing Parigasana half moon situation. So float your right leg off like you're sliding down a wall. As you inhale, you're going to start to send that weight down to the outside of your left foot, so the same foot that you're standing on. That right leg teeter-totters up, and then exhale, bring it down. So it's almost like a sideways warrior three, I guess you could say. Inhale. Woo! Like a balancing kind of half moon, I guess. And then exhale. Pull it all the way up. You've just got 8 more here. So this is the last one we're doing standing. Last one. You're going to keep that weight where it is. We're going to take a little march to transition to the other side. So hold that weight like a suitcase. You're thinking about keeping your hips square to the front. Take an inhale. As you exhale, float the right knee into the chest. Inhale, set it down. As you exhale, float the left knee into the chest. Try not to drop the hip out to the side. Inhale, set it down. So this is slow. Exhale right. Inhale it down. Exhale left. Inhale it down. Exhale right. Inhale it down. Exhale left. Inhale it down. We've got 7 more each side. Grip is given out. Last one. Beautiful. We're going to transition that weight to the other hand. We're going to finish up with these half moons. I'm going to do another march. And then we are out of here. So, weight comes into the right hand. Weight is in the right foot. Take an inhale, start to float that left leg as you teeter-totter over towards the right. And then exhale. Left oblique pulls you back up. You've got 9 more. Last one. Keep that weight in your right hand. Take an inhale as you exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale it down, exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale it down, 9 more each side. Nice and slow. More each side. Set that weight off to the side of your mat. Inhale, switch those arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, hop back, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward to come into your pigeon stretch. And press it up through plank. Option for chaturanga in between if you want to, because why not? Downward dog. Left leg steps forward for your pigeon stretch. Step it back through plank. One more chaturanga. Plank. Downward dog, step walk or float through. Send those legs out in front of you. Take an inhale, reach nails. As you exhale, forward fold. Take a nice deep breath in and a big breath out. As always, of course, if there's any other stretches, movements or positions you need to make your class complete, go ahead and take them. Otherwise, thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.